Welcome to Fresh Start. Are you ready for health? This module, we're going to talk about how to read labels and shop smarter. If you're joining us on YouTube, you can find us at freshstart.mhsystem.org. Go to the Learn the Basics tab, scroll down to Read Labels, Shop Smarter. If you don't have a copy in front of you, you can download the label reading guidelines from the left sidebar. Notice the label reading calculator on the bottom. This helps you estimate quickly in the grocery store without needing to do full calculations. As we've talked about in the prior modules, we want you to eat more of those plant-based whole foods on the right, which lead to health, and less of those animal products and processed foods. The very best foods don't have any labels. They are found in that produce department. Remember, it's recommended that you have at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. 9 or more are even better. And it's recommended that you have green leafy vegetables every day in that mix. So let's go through the label reading steps together. First of all, we want to point out that there's 2 types of labels that you'll be finding. There's the original label that you'll see here on the left, and the newer label that in many cases will be replacing the original label. Both of these have some benefits. For example, in the original label, they calculate for you the calories from fat, which you'll see in a moment is important to know. The new label tells us how many grams of added sugars, which the old label doesn't. Looking at a label, the things we want to see are, number 1, we're going to talk about fats. 1A is the total fat content, which we want to be 20% or less of the total calories. 1B, we want to see if there are any unhealthy fats. Those are saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol. We'd like there to be none. Number 2, we want to look at sodium density. Ideally, we want that sodium density in milligrams to be roughly equivalent or less than the number of calories. If it's a condiment, something you're using in very small quantities just to add flavor to the food, it can go as high as 4 times the calories. Number 3, we want to read the ingredients. Number 4, we want to look at sugar, in particular added sugar, which we want to be minimal. The total calories of added sugar should be less than 5% of the total calories. Number 5, we want to look at fiber. In particular, we want to be sure that the grains are whole grains, and we want to see that carbohydrate to fiber ratio less than or equal to 5.